Hi, welcome back to Inside Charlottesville, your monthly local public affairs TV program. I'm your host, Afton Schneider, Director of Communications and Public Engagement for the city. On this episode, we'll go on the spot with City Manager Sam Sanders. We'll get a recap of the annual State of the Chamber presented by the Charlottesville Regional Chamber of Commerce. We'll get updates from the Charlottesville Police Department and the Charlottesville Fire Department. Alex-Zan launches his annual YOGO initiative, reminding everyone, yo, let it go. We'll learn more about Community Attention Foster Families, the public agency that works with social service agencies to train and support foster parents. We'll visit Tonsler Park for a special event celebrating the important role fathers and father figures play in our community. Chris Genzik gives us a guided tour of the Heyward Community Forest adjacent to the Ragged Mountain Reservoir. And we'll get to know Joshua Bontrager, a project manager in the Capital Development Division of Public Works. City Manager Sanders, where are we right now?
We're at the Herman Key Rec Center.
And this serves as a cooling center.
It also serves as a cooling center, and it is so hot that we really should be inside, not outside.
It's only 82 right now. It's going to get into the hundreds in July.
It feels like it's 100 right now.
And being too hot, not only is it uncomfortable, it's a health hazard.
Absolutely. It's a risk. I mean, we need to make sure that people really remember to take care of themselves in weather like this.
Right. So what are the other locations that people can use to cool off in the city?
So we know that folks have been using JMRL, our library, so we should continue to do that. The Herman Key Rec Center and the Haven.
And the Haven. And you can find information on these right here, the hours, locations.
Right here on the screen.
Right here on the
Please
screen.
go inside.
All right. Should we go inside?
Let's go inside.
All right. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please reach out to us via email, on social media. We're happy to help you and provide you the resources you need. All right, City Manager Sanders, thanks for being back.
On the spot.
On the spot.
Anger,
Arguments.
revenge.
How you gonna handle it?
You need to let it go. You need to let it go. You need to let it go.
I want to say welcome. We want to welcome our guest. I am Mr. Alex-Zan, Arthur Award winner, trailblazer, and we're here today to kick off for the second summer YO, Let It Go, or Yo, Let It Go. And our purpose is to reduce the culture of violence. But the centerpiece of everything is those arguments. And I haven't seen nowhere around the country where they have an antidote or recipe to address arguments. They want to bring in the National Guard, they want the license plate, they want all these external things, but do not want to deal with the mindset. And hopefully we can set the model here in Charlottesville for other cities in other states around the country, because they do not have YOGO. So at the present time, I'm trying to talk to government officials how we can spread it throughout the state of Virginia. A special thanks to our city manager, Mr. Sam Sanders, and our mayor, Mr. Juan Wade. So we're gonna have handouts, and we're also gonna be doing a TikTok challenge, thanks to Music Resource Center. So at this time, I'm going to have the mayor share a few comments about the Yo Let It Go campaign.
Thank you so much, Alex-Zan. I'm really excited about this initiative. We're so thankful to have you as part of our community. We know this YOGO campaign makes a difference. It has an impact. What I'm most excited about is that it gives our young people and it gives our community members tools. It gives them options when they get into those conflicts. And it's easy, and you're making it fun by having the scavenger hunt, by having the stickers, the magnet, and the 7 tools that's easy to read, easy to get along with, to understand and to follow. I'm excited about this. I know that as we're entering the summer months, that this is what we need, and I'm glad that we as a city can support this. And I'm so excited. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
I initially thought this initiative was open to young folks, but it's open to everybody.
Yeah, everyone.
And everybody, meaning us older folks, need to close this right here and open this right here. That's it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yo, let it go. If you don't feed it, it won't grow. Thank you very much.
Hey, check this out. I got a few words for Mr. Alex-Zan. Oh yeah? My man told me, if you don't feed it, it won't grow. And that's how it goes.
All right, so ICAT, or Integrated Communications Assessments and Tactics, is really a different way of looking at use of force encounters within our police department. If you look at interactions, and whether it's a transactional type interaction compared to a relational type interaction, I would argue you're safer during a relational type of interaction. And what does that really mean? It means you're building a relationship with the person even though you just met them. You're understanding the humanity around what you are doing. And I think that's really important. And for our officers to be trained on ICAT, that it allows us to have our officers thinking much more nuanced about use of force. There's a reason why we responded last year to almost 50,000 calls for service. And of those 50,000 calls for service we responded to, force was used 0.22% of the time. It's because our officers understand that not every encounter requires force to be used. Sometimes it does. But when we talk about looking at use of force as a whole within our organization, this is something we have made a priority over the last 3 years. And I'm proud to say we're very close to getting our entire organization trained in integration, communications, assessments, and tactics training.
And if they don't win, my life is over, their season's over, and I can't have that happen. I can't have that happen.
I know they respect a diehard fan, but there's many seasons ahead, and I would imagine that any help that they need needs to be from somebody who is squared away and feeling good, you know what I mean? To have somebody that has anger or stuff that's going on around their team, or whatever other dreams you have related to baseball, it probably wouldn't be good for the team. So would you rather go with us or EMS?
I'll go with you.
Okay.
You're getting the same thing accomplished, except you're lowering the temperature in a very stressful situation for a lot of people, including that officer. And I would argue when you lower the temperature, it makes that situation much safer.
So we just looked at our brand new EMS 1 vehicle. What's important about this vehicle is, one, it highlights our new branding of the Charlottesville Fire Department, and two, it's a vehicle dedicated to our EMS chief. So the vehicle is going to be used when we have an overabundance or a flux of emergency medical calls where our EMS units are tied up. The EMS chief will be able to respond and help provide critical patient care to the citizens of Charlottesville. So heat-related issues are extremely dangerous, most times because people don't know that they're coming. We're outside, we're doing our normal routine, whether we're exercising, working in the yard, or simply performing our job duties. So we want our citizens to be very mindful of the temperatures this coming week. It's also a holiday. We want our visitors, our community members to enjoy all that the city has to offer. We just ask that you be mindful of the outdoor temperatures and take in proper fluids.
We're the Carters, DJ and Sarah.
And we have fostered several children through CAF. So being a foster parent to me means offering a unconditional love, support, safety, encouragement, and even empowerment in some situations to families that are going through one of the hardest things in their lives that they've experienced.
My husband and I were kinship foster parents for 2 little ones. CAF and social services were able to work with us and we were able to work with them. And then the bio family themselves, we felt like they truly felt like we were doing a good job and they were able to communicate with us. So we felt as though being kinship meant that those children were with people that really they were connected to in all aspects of their lives.
Becoming a foster parent is keeping children in the community, stepping in to serve. Our children are able to receive the care and the love of a safe and nurturing caregiver and remain in their community. We are so proud of that. Our resource parents receive training prior to their service. Training is conveniently virtual, so our parents have the ability to maintain work-life balance and ensure that they are prepared for the next steps ahead.
CAF foster parents consist of resource foster parents, which are individuals who are just interested in becoming foster parents for any child in our community. We also work with kinship caregivers or relative caregivers who would become kinship or relative foster parents. Those individuals are people who have a pre-existing relationship with youth that are entering foster care, or they are blood related.
So being kinship foster parents, I felt like we had more dynamics that needed to be navigated, but being kinship also offered us the opportunity to know the individuals we were working with, and knowing that the challenges that we were facing required patience, tolerance, as well as love, because being kinship, these people are part of your family.
When I thought about fostering, I did not realize that it would be so much interacting with biological parents. And that has really been one of the greatest parts of fostering for us, is having these relationships with the parents. The kids are great, and we can definitely do all of the things that's required to serve them and to help them. But building the relationships with the parents that are hopefully going to be reunited with them has been one of the most rewarding parts of fostering.
We have lots of kids that need care, and that ranges from kids that are very young, infants, to kids that sometimes go up into 21 years of age because they can elect to stay in foster care until they're 21 after they turn 18. All of our kids need care and support and love. So please consider helping our community in this way.
What I would say, and I think William would agree, as busy as it is and as much as it requires, these children deserve so much. And when we can be of help and we have the resources to support this need, foster care is an awesome way to give back.
To take that next step, attend one of our next information sessions. They are held on the second Tuesday of every month. And that is your first step towards becoming a resource parent here in Charlottesville.
My older sister is a police officer. Well, she was, now she's an investigator. And I feel like she's been like a big inspiration. Seeing her be a police officer made me really interested in like how cool it was and all the, like she would tell me about all the stuff she'd do. So I think it's super interesting and that's why I'm here. We are at the soup kitchen helping serve food to the homeless, to people in need help, and yeah.
Just helping out.
Just
in the community.
Out. Okay, what made you guys want to join the Community Police Academy?
People need help. Yeah.
So you joined to help other people?
Yes.
So what made you want to come?
Just to like learn things and like just help with the community.
We're all a community, and then some of the teams that's part of the program, they may not have the best interaction with law enforcement. So we want to do several things. One, to show that we're all a community and we're here together, but also to show our teens that law enforcement officers are human also, and that they can approach it. But the program as a whole, and coming to Christ Pacific Church every week, it's just like our motto, community partners in safety. The police department, we're here to enforce the law, but we can't do that without our community members.
I'm Officer Kirby with the Charlottesville Police Department. And we're here with Charlottesville Community Media Center with Police Teen Academy of Summer 2026, just showing them an aspect of the community, of resources that are available in the community.
So everyone get in nice and close.
I hope this experience for the kids allows them to connect with law enforcement in a positive way, to build meaningful relationships, and to also see what resources there are in the community to put that growing energy that they have inside of them into productive use.
And 3, 2.
Teen Academy 2026, pull up.
I think the most challenging and the most rewarding is understanding the beautiful personalities. They're very vibrant, but due to society circumstances, we all have our traumas and we all have our triggers. So dealing with that as those come up, but also moving past those and going into new worlds of possibilities. I hope the young teens take away, again, new relationships with each other, new relationships and a new perspective, and help to create a new narrative with Charlottesville law enforcement.
Teen Academy 2026.
Teen Academy 2026.
See you there.
Teen Academy 2026.
Teen Academy 2026.
Pull up.
All of that, new members, renewed investments, the policy work, none of it's accidental. None of it is accidental. It happens because the chamber made a decision to be intentional and to build with purpose. Each member in this room, your investment in this chamber, it's not just about being a member of something. It is a true investment in putting one foot in front of the other in support of the business community. It is also a vote of confidence in something larger than any one singular one of us. It is a belief that when business, community, and civic life work together, we all truly go further.
I was sitting there listening to him say the words, "We are committed." And I was thinking about that in my role here as CEO and in our charge and mission as a Chamber of Commerce for this community. Our team is committed. We are committed to serving you, our members, in a spirit of excellence, not perfection, because that's impossible, but excellence. We are committed. And we appreciate your commitment to our mission as well.
That brings us to some of the themes that we took away from the trip. One theme was generosity. Another theme was the power of partnerships. In every single panel, there was some discussion about how multiple entities were working together to make for a better community. This is a panel where we had the Director of Community Relations from UNC, the Head of Community Relations for the town of Chapel Hill, and the Police Chief of Chapel Hill, all speaking about how the town and the university were working together to address issues around homelessness in Chapel Hill. And it was a really honest and candid and pretty fun conversation about the journey that they've been on to partner.
Again, you guys have a lot to offer in this region, but I want to leave you with this. Strong communities and strong economies are built through collaboration, strategic alignment, and a shared commitment to long-term vision. I think you all have a lot of that going for you. I'm really excited about your future, but you got to stay engaged, you got to share your voice, you got to participate. So I want to end on that. So thank you.
I think fatherhood is just really important, and if we can come together as a community and encourage that, I think that's a positive. My son is here too, so I plan on maybe throwing the football around with him a little bit. I see kids on the bouncy house, kids are playing kickball, there's food, so yeah, it's all good. I think it's exactly what I was hoping for.
Hello, I'm Chris Genzik, the City of Charlottesville's Parks and Greenway Trails Planner. I'd like to welcome you to our new Heyward Community Forest property up next to the Ragged Mountain Reservoir. And what we've done is purchased 142 acres of land next to the old Ragged Mountain Reservoir property. And the new land is all down here as we're about to explore. There are trails along the new property that expose the rock outcrops and beautiful trees and creeks and woods around this area. So as you explore this new forest property, you'll find there's a variety of types of trails. The majority of them are what we call an Appalachian Trail single track style trail. It's about wide enough for one person to walk in, so you'd be going maybe single file if you have a friend. But you'll also notice that there's going to be roots and rocks and trees up next to the trail, so it's definitely a slower paced, enjoy nature while you walk type setting up here. Another thing to be prepared for in these forest trails is they will often go up and down hills. We try to keep them as gentle of a slope as possible, both to reduce erosion and to make them easier for people to use. But do be aware if you come out to hike these areas, there are some up and down hill areas that may make you tired, but they also get you up the hill to some beautiful spots of scenery. This property's got wonderful natural features. Obviously the trees are wonderful, and there are also rock outcrops and piles of rocks. Small creeks run through the property. So it's a wonderful place to come out and explore, and we're very close to town, so it feels like Shenandoah Park, and you don't have to drive all the way out to the mountains. Another item we've been adding through these forest trails is a place to sit and rest every so often, both so that you can just relax and catch your wind if you need to, but also trying to put them in places where there's a really pretty overlook. One of my favorite features of the new Heyward property is this mountain stream that runs alongside of Reservoir Road. And you'll find as you work your way up trail, these wonderful little cascade waterfalls, which all have a nice flat rock to sit on. You can watch the waterfalls, have a little picnic, and just sit and contemplate nature in these areas.
My name is Josh Bontrager. I work for the Capital Development Division within Public Works. I work with the built environment with the city, so we engage with the schools and all public buildings, so health department, police stations, fire stations. So we really have a hand in the aesthetic of the city, making sure we're staying within our budgets while keeping the historic character. We have a very talented staff in capital development. We're very careful with the projects we get. We work with a lot of professionals, and we get to make a difference in the city in a physical, built environment way. Charlottesville as a community is a very tight-knit place. We have access to a lot of the activities that the university brings, education, music, sports. It's close to nature. I kayak a lot on the Rivanna River. We have, just a great social circle, so much to do for people around my age with art and culture. Best way to get in touch with me is probably through my email, which is my last name Bontrager, my first initial J at charlottesville.gov. A fun fact about myself is I can whistle my S's in succession.
That's awesome. Perfect.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Inside Charlottesville. I'm your host, Afton Schneider. See you next month.